Hi guys, welcome to this section of Factos Decodings with Empire Decoder Dawson. EDD is always the Empire. Well, if you're new on the channel, please consider subscribing, like, comment and share the videos for others to have access to the video. Well, I know now you have all heard about this controversial levy that has been placed before our parliament and has been causing commotion in and outside our parliament. For me, I prefer to call this levy C-Levy other than E-Levy due to the controversy surrounding it. Moreover, most Ghanaians and some of our celebrities have expressed their opinions on this levy, each and everyone with different points of view or different mindsets and agendas towards this levy. Well, the likes of Sarkodie, Shatawale, Dinah Hamilton, Yvonne Nelson and some other economics have expressed their opinion on this levy, but then we're just not going to react to or review their opinions, but then we'll just take a very deep look into this levy and then know how and why the government is really implementing this levy. Well, as you already know, E-Levy simply means electronic transaction levy or digital platform levy, which means that the government is going to impose tax on transaction made through electronic or digital platforms. And this is how it looks like. On 17th of November 2021, the finance minister said that the government has decided to tax all transactions made through digital or mobile banking. And I believe the government has really sat down on this before he made this known to the general public. And why am I saying that? Because the government is an institution and we believe every institution really plans ahead. So the government has really analyzed and then known why and how the government need to do this. But then I'm not really for the motion, because looking at their proposals, of which they said the transaction will be, a tax will be applied on our transaction. Some are transaction like inward remittances, which will be paid by the recipient. When we talk of inward remittance, it simply means someone transferring money from outside country to you who is in Ghana. So when someone send you money from outside Ghana and you receive the money, you will pay tax on this thing. And I just don't know why we should embrace this thing, because inward remittances itself is one of the major contribution to a country's economic growth, because the revenue generated wasn't generated in our country. So the money sending from outside country to your country is money generated from outside. So it's even add up to the resources we have over here. And if the government is about to tax the citizens who are receiving inward remittances, it will make the country lose a lot of resources, because people outside have to send money inside, or they have to send money to their relative living here. And if they are going to pay tax on this, it will generate some kind of inequalities in the country. Already there are inequalities in the country, and this is a very lazy way for a government to generate resources from or generate revenue through taxation. If the government really wants the people to pay tax, we're here and the government really told us that we need not to pay toll booth tax and all these things, not knowing it was robbing Peter to pay Paul. Well, the government has really done well for the people of Ghana. This government has really helped a lot of people, but then this particular levy or this particular means of generating revenue is not really something that we need to entertain. Well, about 90% of Ghanaians do not support this tax to take effect in our country, and they do not want to to pay tax on electronic means or electronic platforms. And it is not because they do not want to pay tax. Indirectly or directly, we are already paying some taxes that we've not seen the use of them. So basically, this is the time the government has to listen to the people, since about 90% of Ghanaians are not in support with this. And I don't know, the government, his own function is to provide economic assistance to the people and not to gain a lot from the people. This thing, when we take India for instance, they are the leading country when it comes to getting a lot from inward remittances, and they are not paying any tax on inward remittances in India. They are getting about $87 billion from inward remittances, and Ghana is getting only $3.8 billion. And it does not give the government the mandate to tax the people on E-Levy, specifically under inward remittance. So this is something that we the Ghanaians, or we the citizens, have to put our our political views aside, and then let's face the fact, because it's not going to help, but then we would derive a lot from Ghanaians. And there are various means the government can generate resources. The availability of natural resources that the country can, Holland, when you take Netherlands for instance, their main resources are natural resources are the sea, the oils, and I don't know, very few, but we have oil, we have we have sea, and the government has to plan and then think critically so that we can get benefit from. And let's stop singing with our natural resources and rather force the government to make good use of our natural resources in generating revenue for the country, and not to generate revenue through taxation. This is Empire Decoded Dawson. EDD is always the empire. Thank you very much. We are all for today. Thank you. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like, comment, and share the videos for others to have access to the video. Thank you for your time. I'm Empire Decoded Dawson.